Shells on the beat. Shells on the beat.
30 hertz straight up.
Hello. How are you guys doing today on this wonderful sunny Tuesday? Welcome to another episode of Lupus Has No Face, and I have a special guest, Ron, in the building.
Yes. Thanks
Ron,
for having me.
you walking. As you guys know, he is a dope comedian. So we was honored for him to join us today. We are going to be talking about lupus and laughter. So let's get to it. Mr. Ron. Now, you guys, I went to his last show called The Roast. It was funny. It was funny. It was well put together. It kept us laughing. It was definitely something to see. So congratulations on the show. It was nice. You had some dope people up in the building. However, what I want to know is, before we actually get into it, what made you go to that lane? Like, how did you get involved in comedy?
My little brother, he came up. BJ had an idea. We used to watch battle rapping a lot. So, a lot of times we watched that. And maybe 20 years ago, he was thinking about the idea, like, bro, we should start a rib battle, and give somebody the money or give them a belt in the same form as how they do the rap battle. And I'm like, dang, we should do it. And, I kind of just pitted back and forth. But then one day we decided to try the Eve's Lounge. And it was successful, And to me, success is when you get people in the room, they laugh and they have fun. And everybody on social media the next day, oh, yeah, I had fun. And, man, that was dope. And like, the security guy told me, like, man, y'all had like 100-some people that couldn't get in. That was, in my mind, I was like, okay, yeah, we missed some money. But, the golden ticket to it was like that we sent so many people home laughing and feeling good. So, I was happy about it. And even to this day, we don't have $1 million. Of course, we still here in Milwaukee. So, but it was like, like I said, the energy we bring out, it's going to be hit and miss. Sometimes you're going to have people that was funny, just like the show y'all came to, you got dry spots, and then you got, but to be a part of something, where, you bring that type of energy, I think, it's big. I think it's dope for me and him. So, for the city, though, our city need that. You wake up, it's so much stress and,
news is stressful. Like,
yes.
I don't watch the news
because
it's like, what?
I hate the news.
No, he's not starting my day off like this. That's 6 o'clock in the morning.
I hate the news. And it's just because of stuff like that, It's hit or miss. With Facebook and the news, it's like, mainly the news is about something bad. But with Facebook, you wake up in the morning, you might see good or bad. So, it's like, I try to hold on to the laughs versus all the negative energy, because Milwaukee, any city probably, but Milwaukee's small, so it's probably full of that more than anything.
I like how you said, some money was left at the door, but it was success to you guys.
Yeah.
People measure success by different measurements. So what is success for you?
Success to me is like the goal of making people happy. Like, if somebody happy, and money don't do it for me. Like, I love my family, and like a lot of times I take trips, or I'm like, I could have put money to the side, or I could not help somebody. Like, I'm like, even with us, like, it may be a great deal of people that feel like we didn't help them, or we didn't try to help them, but in all actuality, probably look at it, oh, they make all the money for themselves. But putting people on stage and they kill it for themselves, and they put on a good performance, they putting themselves in a position to where they can grow too. So, I feel like it's a helpful situation for, win for both of us and both for them too, though,
Exposure is everything, because all you need is one opportunity.
Yeah.
You need the right person to see you, and at the right time. Right place, right time.
Yep. And we was blessed to have, like, Darvin Ham's son came in there. That's, I guess, the Bucks assistant coach. this before he became the assistant coach. We had him in there to be a judge, and then boom, next thing you know, his daddy got hired. It's on the news. I'm like, wow. So it's little stuff like that. You just
No,
deal with people.
don't downplay yourself. That's a big deal to have somebody like that at y'all event.
Yeah, he was
Y'all
major.
are somebody
He
to have
major.
somebody like that. I'm sure he's not just going to any old thing.
And he said that he was honored to be there. He's like, thank me. And I'm like, in my mind, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't our best, but it's hit and miss. You never know when that home run gonna come. It might be amazing. We had some amazing shows, so we'll just look forward to having some more amazing shows. And I still laughed. I had some moments where I laughed like a motherfucker. I even laughed off some of the shit the crowd said. I mean, hey, can I cuss, Tom? Can I cuss? I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I even laughed at some. Yeah, I didn't even laugh off some of the shit the crowd said. So, and I just, like I said, like, for everybody to leave, it be peaceful. Nobody mad where they want to fight each other. It's good competitive sport. And that's how we look at it. We want to look at it as a sport. Even whoever lose or win, they go home and just don't feel like, I try my best, I have fun, and I put on. People see me, what I'm saying? People see me that never seen me before. So it's things of that nature that,
Well, I'm going to say, don't never, ever call yourself small. People have their way of saying, "Oh, my small," or people be like, "He's small." No, it's big. Right, yeah. Every little thing you do is big, because every small step you do is gonna hit to the bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're just gonna keep elevating. Yeah, so you probably don't feel that the way, but somebody, like, it was my first time ever going there. We was laughing.
See, how did you feel? So you liked it then?
It was funny from the even the bad parts was still funny. Yeah, like, it was funny from the beginning to the end.
I fucked up. I didn't introduce you. I ain't never did.
And no that was funny. Like, what?
I fucked it. I fucked it all. And then he came, but it was funny because he came and burned me. He said, "This nigga introduced everybody except me, except us, and we the hoes." So that was funny.
You still shy?
Yeah, I'm still shy.
And that was funny.
Even now, I'm nervous now, but I'm probably a little bit. I think the liquor knocked the edge off. Now, I don't know. I ain't used to being behind the mic too much. I want to get more comfortable. I hide behind Facebook, and Tika and Greg. Like, Greg really try to help me write a lot of stuff. And Nate Connor. They try to help me to craft me to. What I'm saying, make sure that I'm pretty good.
You just got to get that extra. I don't care.
I got to.
Because guess what? Don't nobody know you messed up but you. Unless you really start messing up and say, I messed up. They're going to be like, because you can always correct it at the end. Yeah. No one knows when you start pivoting.
And then I went to introducing the crowd. I was seeing people like, oh, this person here. This was like, So,
but that made them feel good.
It made them feel good.
So it wasn't a mess up.
And they was very professional about it. They came right behind me and, cleaned up and, kind of killed me a little bit, which was cool. But then my boys, they cool. I mess with them. They got a pool party next month. They want me to come. This month on 27th, they want me to come to. I don't know, because I'm kind of hung. My grandma's birthday that day, so.
Well, if you want the city to come, we gonna have you set it at the end of what's your upcoming events.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We ain't got nothing in mind.
We got nothing in mind right now.
No, we always thinking, but we ain't got no dates or nothing. So it's cool. I appreciate that though. You know what I mean? Like, we here for you though, so I want to discuss with you.
No, I appreciate you showing up for me, but one hand wash the other. So I'm gonna let you get your stuff.
My mama is tuned in, so I'm gonna say,
hey mama, what's mama name? Hey LaShawn. Yeah, hey you guys. So you being a comedy, have you ever heard of Lupus and Laughter?
Nope, I haven't until now. I had been here before, and then you made me more aware of it. I educated myself. I looked at it and even after I even put the flyer up, I had got some inboxes about people that who had sisters and cousins that had lupus too. So
it just opened up a whole nother thing for you, right?
Yeah. I mean, you made my awareness. You opened up my awareness that it's with the immune system, and then it could be a very stressful situation, especially if you don't have support around you, or you have to be a strong-minded individual. Like, I know it's like how you saying like you was going through so much even at a young age. I think age has to do something with maturity, because if you're a young person, you got to have a strong mind to, to deal with any type of condition. So to see you get through that, salute to you and Thank you. A lot of people that's dealing with the same thing. And, I was just like, wow, like you need people when you go through stuff. I had an auntie she was going through something, but it wasn't lupus, and, you just want to be there for them. You don't know who they don't got or do got. Just do your job is, to put a smile on their face. I try to do that with a lot of people, like, especially when they down. You want to get to them when they need you, support. but we always have to wake up and support ourselves. We want to be strong minded as possible. We want to believe in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Out of seeing that, I watched your first video and I was just like, wow,
Thank
I
you.
seen a lot of strength in you, so salute to you for that, and even for you doing the podcast, because it's going to bring awareness to a lot of people, a lot, myself, and hopefully other people that I know that, that me and know me or that's dealing with this, they can educate other people about it, so
I appreciate that.
yeah,
So when you first met me,
yeah,
before you even watched the podcast,
yeah.
when you met me,
Mhm.
because people say like you don't like you have lupus, that's to why it's called Lupus Has No Face,
Well,
right?
oh wow, that
Right.
makes
So
sense.
when you seen me, did you ever thought that I was going through
No,
anything or even dealing with anything like that until you
no,
watched it?
no. And that's why I said you were so powerful, because I seen you here, you smile a lot. Then you came to the show, you smile. I haven't seen you not smiling, so and that's big ups to you and anybody that's going through what you're going. You and me an inspiration for them, So that's
Thank
big
you.
salute to you. Yeah,
It's a lot.
yeah,
It be
yeah.
hard, but I
I
make it look
bet.
easy. You wake up
Yeah.
every
Oh
day, it's another
yeah.
chance to
Yeah.
do something or get something right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I feel too. When I wake up, I see the sun. I'm just, let's get to it. I don't like to stay in the house. I'm one of them motherfuckers. I can't stay in the house. Like I get up, because that I get up and I be gone in the morning. Like I call my auntie or moms and be like whoever up, and I'm trying to hang out with them early, But that's good though, because you make the sun shine. People like us, we get up and smile and laugh. It's people like the world need people like us,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, for real.
You
Yeah.
said something which I'm gonna have it up on the screen for you guys to read. Is laughter and health conditions. So it's just research or things that certain doctors has found that has like how laughter makes our symptoms more better. So I'm gonna leave some reading material up there for you guys to see. It's more than just lupus. How effects on health conditions up there.
Wow, yeah, that's dope.
So I'm gonna leave that there for you guys to read. And we have LaShawn. She said most time. Can you? Thank you. Most times we have to support ourselves. Community support is lacking.
Yes.
That is true. Community support is lacking, and I feel that they lack because they don't know. They don't know, or someone is not making a great deal of noise even for them to care enough of to bring awareness to our community.
Yeah, but one thing I learned, we got to kind of stay in their face. It's kind of like Master P. When he was around, he just kept dropping CDs, or he had somebody off his label dropping CDs. So we just got to stay in their face, and some of these people will be aware of what's going on, the effects of what it can take. And sometimes it's sad that it takes for our people, somebody close to us, to go through something, the same thing, and then we all feel it. But however it takes for somebody to learn, we got to get them there, though.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
That is absolutely true. So I want to ask you a couple questions. How do you believe laughter can impact the physical and emotional well-being of individuals with lupus?
I think when you feel good, you know what I'm saying, you look good. And like
yes.
so that's like an inside out thing. Like when you laughing and you smiling, it take less energy out of you. When you laugh and smiling, you feel upright. Your body feel good. Like it's easier to take care of your family, your kids, and it's easier just to think like when you in a less stress situation. So, laughing and, being humorous and getting away from the hard times. I think that, to me, that's way more better than being stressed. Stress kill you, so.
It's a silent killer.
It's a silent killer. So you want to wake up and shake the devil off. Devil going to be there when we wake up. Even if it ain't with the disease, it's like our car might be on a flat. Somebody might scrape our car. Even before we get out of bed, it might be the kids, the parents, or significant other arguing with you, or then when you get out the house, it might be road rage. When you get to work, it might be a coworker, the boss. So we gotta learn how to shake the devil. Like she said on there, it's like it started with ourselves, and just like with you, we need to help people build themselves up. You know what I'm saying? More than like help tear each other down. Like she said, community is lacking with support. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when they see that's another thing though, when they see strong numbers together, then some people branch out. It depends. Like you get 5 strong heads, then here come 100 people behind you. So, I think sometimes it just take work, and effort. It's sad the city and the time we live in. People, they don't support, but just wake up and support yourself.
You know what? That is very sad because someone will go support. I don't know, just say Jordan and Adidas or whoever, whatever
Right.
name brand is out there, or somebody that's getting shoes every time they drop. They never met this person a day in their life. Don't go to their functions, not invited to anything, but they're
Yeah.
feeding them. And these same people that's in your community, you won't do it unless somebody you look up to that's doing it, and then you're
Yeah.
basically following. A lot of people are followers. It's sad to say,
Yeah.
but they're followers. They want to ride the bandwagon when it is hot.
Yeah.
When I feel like when something moves you or is important to you, or even if it touched you in some type of way, form, or fashion, support is not always financial. You can
Yeah.
volunteer, you can share, you can put out the word, you can advocate. It's a lot of things
Mhm.
that you can do for free that only allows or wants your time.
Yeah. And see, and that's like even us when we pick our judges, it's like because we see them in some type of way, they support us. They like it, they share it, or they talk about it, and it's like we can go pick anybody, but you want somebody that's kind of giving you the same energy they get, that like what you're doing. And like I don't know, I feel like I don't know. I wish our city and our community was more into that. But like I said, if we get the right people, we probably can build that. Like hopefully we can.
And you know what's crazy? It's mindset. It's mindset. It's very segregated here, sad to
Yeah,
say. And
yeah.
it's almost like, you own a shoe store and I'm your friend. I better not own a shoe store because you own
Right,
a shoe store. Or you
right.
copying off of me, or you
Yeah,
hating off
nah,
me.
yeah,
Wait a minute. We
yeah.
might both have same shoe stores, but you're gonna bring something different, and I'm gonna bring
And I might
something
not have
different.
your size, the
And you
color,
might not
so
have
I
my
can't send them
size.
to you.
You
Yeah,
might not sell what I'm selling.
yeah. So
You know
let's
what I'm
move
saying? Like,
together.
it's so many different shoe stores out here, so many different jewelry parlors out here,
Yeah,
so many different everything, and everybody else eat. And it's sad that our culture don't. It's
see,
we're hating, or
yeah,
you don't want to like somebody, or we want to get them blackballed instead of just supporting. It's enough for everybody to
everybody.
eat, and
Yeah.
everybody is doing different things, and they actually are in their own lane.
And it's like when they see it, they automatically see competition instead of seeing like, okay, let's find a way to pull each other up, or how can I support you? You support me. Like, what do you need from me? Instead, it's man, I'm gonna try. How can I outbeat this motherfucker? Or how can I beat this next person out? And it's like that shit is sad to me. Like, but I try. Like I said, my wake up when I look at certain things, even if I see comparisons, like I don't let it stick there. Like I find me some
Because ain't
jokes
nobody
and
doing it like
laugh.
how you doing it.
Nah,
Ain't nobody doing it how I'm doing it.
Right, every day.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
We bring our own sauce to the table,
man,
right?
for real though, 100%.
We bring our own sauce to the table. I'm the only one here with the nonprofit organization. We have a Lupus Foundation of America,
See,
but I'm the only one here
see.
that's
I'm
doing
saying?
it.
In Milwaukee doing stuff like that. Like recently, like look at Steve. Shout out to Steve Stone. He first one with the walking concert shit.
Shout out to Steve.
You know what I'm saying? And we the first one with the real battle. So and it's a lot of first coming out of here. Like shout out to JP and Frank.
Big
And you
Ken.
Big Ken. You the first though with the lupus. And you gave me awareness, but like hopefully we blow this thing up, and like the city been trying to blow everything up.
And you can mix that. Like, we can help each other. Like,
Yeah.
I have a different audience,
Yeah.
but my audience look like me too, right?
Yeah.
So my audience can come to your place and support you.
Yeah.
Us being
Yeah.
on the same stage because it interacts with each other.
Yeah, for real.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people don't understand that until we reach out to one another. Like I just reached out to you and you didn't know. And it's like that stuff go hand to hand.
Yeah. And it was crazy that I was like, wow, it was dope because, me and my brother, we do what we do together. And then, you call me up and I'm like, man, I would love to come on and talk. I don't get called to me podcast, but I appreciate it. But that's how the city is. They feel like, oh, they want to come on and promote what they got going on. I don't got nothing to promote, and I appreciate that you brought me here, just to talk, and
guess what? So when the Breakfast Club had 8 people on there, right?
Yeah.
What they do? They play their hottest single, they promoting, right?
Yeah.
They got what they coming out, what they doing in the city, what's coming up for the next couple of months. Yeah. That's what you supposed to do. That's the etiquette of it.
And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we didn't have nothing to promote, and you had us come on, you had me come on. But I feel like my brother here too.
You represent the whole team.
Yeah, I represent the whole team. When I moved, he moved with me. My sister and everybody that moved with us, TJ and my guy Darian and people that helped, like.
Shout out to all you guys, because y'all all a team.
Yeah.
One, you see one. That's just like the panel. I'm a part of the panel podcast.
Right.
You see one, you see all of us.
And I feel that when I see you, I feel the same thing. So, he ain't here, but it's the same thing. Like we a team, we move together, and I appreciate all the work they put in and stuff too. So, I want to thank them guys too. Me and B, a whole situation with that wouldn't move the way it would if we have the team and people around us to help.
See, and you giving people their flowers already. A lot of people don't do that. Yeah. You got to show people that you appreciate them, because sometimes it goes without being said.
Yeah, and see, my brother, we bump heads like any number of brothers, but I could get emotional talking about my brother because I love him so much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
We're gonna read a comment. LaShawn, laughter decrease stress. People with lupus need to stay as stress-free as possible. That is so true. So like as far as people with SLE, right? Yeah. Anything that our day is stressful. So it's stress that we can't control, like waking up, having to go to work, having to, cooking, things like that. Yeah. That's the normal stress. Yeah. But then we have other stress, like you making me mad, you aggravate me, or my car caught on flat, or
the unexpected
things that can cause a lot of warriors to go into flare-ups.
Oh wow, yeah.
They can be really, really sick. Like you can see them today, and they can be in the hospital for the next 3-4 weeks the next day.
Wow.
It's unpredictable. Like it's unpredictable. It's what you eat. Yeah. It's the sunlight. It's the things that you do. It's you have to have a balance of life. Yeah. If you're gonna indulge in whatever you're not supposed to indulge in, you have to know how much to indulge in. And that's another thing that I teach, like a balance, healthy life balance. Because people think that you can't do anything. No, you still can live a healthy life with lupus. You just got to do it in moderation. So you got to take care of yourself. Like I'm out in the sun. I have on sunscreen. You know what I mean? Sun hat to cover my shoulders, because my shoulders is showing, but you don't see my sun hat. Like it's stuff that I do and steps that I take to prepare myself to be out in the world.
Right.
So if I go out and party with you, you may not see me none tomorrow or the next day, because I'm tired, I'm fatigued, I had enough, it drained me. You might won't see me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might won't see me because it just took that much out of me. So it takes a lot energy out of warriors to do anything. And I'm in remission, thank God. Yes. And what that means is I show no symptoms of my SLE, but I don't take it for granted.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's things that you can do to go in remission.
But you put work in,
I did. Like faith is very important to me. Yeah. Like my faith ain't never been so tested and so high since I've been diagnosed. Like that's literally what got me through.
Though,
they say you believe in faith, but you cannot believe in anything else. And that's exactly what happened to me. Like that's how much I was tapped into faith, because it was nothing else.
But when you got faith, it's like you got all the power in the world.
All the power in the world.
Yeah, for real.
All the power. I'm doing more.
You got that glow. It's like nothing can stop you.
Thank you. Give me my flowers while I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm doing more than an average person that's not sick. So when I see regular people that's not sick,
they need you. They need you, because this motherfucker sitting on the couch and glowing me. I can't get a job and I can't do this.
It's
a mindset.
It's all a mindset. Your mind is right. Everything else gonna follow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Everything else gonna follow.
Yeah, and I swear that's why I wake up with that energy every day. Like,
but don't it do something for you though?
Yeah, for sure.
It really actually does something for you.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. So, like I said, it gave me that invincible, that indestructible. How like how same glow you feel, I feel it. Once I get up, I don't need no liquor or nothing. It's just when I wake up, I feel like
high
that
off
every
life.
morning. I'm high off of life. I swear I am.
People don't understand what that means.
I am. I swear every day I am. Like I wake up laughing. Even if I'm in my bed, before I get up, I look at TikTok or Facebook or something. I laugh a couple of times and I get up. You know what I'm saying? Get myself together. And that's how my energy goes.
You could have not woke up, or you could have been in a worse situation. Yeah,
and I think about all that shit. I think about it all. You know what I'm saying? From everything from day on, from now, I'd be like, man, shit could have been way more fucked up. So, like in any circumstances. Like it's like I hit a car in a car accident in summer. I'm gonna think like, at least I ain't dead. At least I ain't.
Your mindset is there.
Yeah,
that I shows feel like, because if it wasn't, you would just crash.
They say it's a blessing to every lesson. So, I kind of feel like for real though, and I feel like rare is rare, and I'm definitely feel like I'm one of the rare and real.
I feel that though. I feel you when you say that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
So I
appreciate
feel,
that.
I know
Yeah.
that you believe that. Like I feel
Yeah,
you.
I
I feel you
feel it.
when you say that.
Yeah, yeah, for real. You know, I feel the same thing. I feel your aura, and I just, like even when I looked on the YouTube channel and I seen the video, from the beginning, and I was just like, damn, like that's dope and that's strength to see somebody go through that. I never in my whole family, if somebody had it, they didn't say nothing about it, or I didn't have the understanding about it. But like now I know, you know what I'm saying, what it is, and it's like how damage it could be. Like if you ain't strong minded, you can sit back there, but it will really tear you up. Like
It can definitely tear you up. And because I accepted what I had, that's how I started doing better. Because it was years that I didn't accept what I had. I knew I was sick at a young age, but I'm like, but when I started accepting it, that's when I started doing better. And when I
yeah,
started doing better and learning everything, and people started like saying like, "Oh, you got lupus? You don't look like you have lupus." People that I know that had lupus look like this, and they're in a wheelchair, or they did, or X, Y, and Z. And it's like, it's time for me to advocate. It's time for me to let them know that you can live a healthy life
yeah, because they need a
with
voice.
lupus.
Yeah, and I'm glad you are the voice. Like I said,
Thank
Steve
you.
the Stoner got something different going, and you got something different going, and our city is setting trends, and hopefully
We just want, if
we
we all
catch
come
on to your
together, we
trend.
can be, it can be
Unstoppable.
crazy.
Our city can really be real live unstoppable.
It
We
can,
got
it
so
can
many
be, but it's
comedians
mindset.
and
When people get
rappers.
to a certain level, it's like, I don't know you, or you a peasant.
Yeah,
You know, just how people
yeah.
act, and it's like you was that
I get that
person at
so
one
much.
point.
And then people I done work with, and then seen them in the beginning of their career, and then when they start hitting off, it's like they like, it's like, dang, y'all started off on our stage, like it's like that. But I be like, it's neither here nor there. It's like I just focus on me and what I got going on. You can hope that people will be humble and pay homage, but they don't owe it to you. And you
No, that's
know,
why anybody that helped me to where I need to get to today, and just for, I'ma always show them some type of gratitude,
yeah,
respect, humbleness, because you need a team. People
yeah,
that say I did this by myself, no, you didn't. You
yeah,
cannot be
yeah,
successful by yourself. That's
yeah.
impossible.
Impossible for
You know
real.
what I'm saying? It's impossible. My
Yeah.
sorority sister, she's a nurse practitioner up in Illinois. She has foundation up there too. LaShawn, if you're still on here, can you please put in what your foundation is? She has a foundation too, and she's black. She's very successful.
Somebody asked, is it hereditary?
It is hereditary, but no one in your family cannot have it, and you can have it. So
Mm.
you're literally actually born with it, but something you do too much of, whether you eat too much of something, you an environment of too much of, you exposed to too much of something, will trigger it. And then that's how it becomes full blown. You show signs and symptoms, and you get diagnosed with lupus.
Yeah,
Now
okay.
they have so
Is it
much.
the only female condition?
No, absolutely not. Males have it too.
Okay.
Males
Yeah.
have it. They just,
Because
well,
somebody in the barbershop, I brought it up today, and it was just like, "Oh, I think that's the only female condition." And I'm like, you better look that up because I don't think you know what you're talking about. So,
no, man can have it, babies can have it, young children can have it, women can have it.
wow.
So no, it's
So it's like anybody got people out there, and you know their situation. You kind of want to help them out, like be there for them.
yeah, because people don't know, and what you don't know, you just don't know. There's no way for you to do better if you don't know, and if you're not vocal about it. And sometimes people don't understand. Some people cannot articulate how they feel. Some people can't articulate what it is that
Yeah.
they need because they don't
Yeah.
know what they need.
Yeah.
Lupus is very tricky. Like,
Yeah.
I could be sitting here looking just like this, and just say if I was a complainer, oh my God, I'm so in so much pain. You probably gonna be looking at me like she just want attention.
Yeah, yeah, they
And so
would. Yeah, people would, and that's how our city. I think a lot of people in the world will. They be like, what's wrong with her? You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm glad you giving awareness. Like tonight, I never would have known that you had lupus. I sat there the time I first met you. I wouldn't have knew. But you opening up and telling people, it's just like, and how you feel about it. That's what people need to know. The things that you was going through, your mental state of mind, how how it could be stressful. That was like whoa to me. Like, dang, like in the beginning she really struggled, but then she shook it off. And
yes,
you know,
it can be very, very stressful, and it can take you out. That's why I said I'm not my diagnosis, and that's why I created my nonprofit 501c3 here in Wisconsin, because what I was looking for, they didn't have that when I was growing up. They wasn't
mhm,
speaking to me.
mhm,
So what I was looking for when I was growing up, I create that with my Lupus Has No Face nonprofit organization, my 501c3 here.
mhm.
So I'm teaching people how to accept what you have, healing, um, classes, because when you're in the sun and you're not protected, you get lesions. So you're baking from the inside out. It may come a couple days later, so they can be black, blue, purple, whatever. And when someone has something on their face, they don't feel as beautiful. So I teach them how to apply natural makeup on their face if they never wore makeup before. You can have your hair falling out, you can lose all of it, and you was just had all the confidence in the world, and that just broke you all down. I teach them where to go get wigs from, how to still take care of your scalp to get your hair back growing, all of that type of stuff. Like I lost all of my hair, and now my hair it's not as long as it used to be, but it's still long and it's full, and I'm able to get my braids back. I love braids, but when it wasn't, I was wearing wigs, and I found my confidence in that.
How long have you been living with it though?
Oh, I had lupus for over 20 years. I was diagnosed at 12, 13 years old.
Wow. Hey, wow. That's a long time. Yeah.
12, 13 years old. And I used to lie about why I was MIA because I didn't know how to explain to my friends where I was at, because I was always going through treatments. I was always at the doctors. A lot of stuff that I couldn't do because I was so fragile.
I got one more question too. Was it somebody that you met that around when you was a young age that was going through the same thing, or no? Or you wouldn't know because they wouldn't say probably?
I wouldn't have known. I never met anyone at my age while I was young at that time, someone else that had lupus.
And when you did, like, what age was you at when you finally did meet somebody? Like, okay, like, oh, you got lupus too, and y'all just hit it off.
Honestly,
like, just naturally.
To be honest, I didn't start hearing about it until maybe 8, 9 years ago.
Somebody said, does it start arthritis because of lupus?
Yeah. So, okay. So you have lupus, right? Lupus is the umbrella. And with that, you can get RA. Most people do have RA, rheumatoid arthritis. They have lupus nephritis. That's the kidneys. Mine affects all my major organs. So you have multiple diseases while dealing with lupus. So lupus is just the umbrella of it.
My mama said, I do have a family member that has lupus. She said, a cousin. She's like, I just don't want to say their name.
Oh, that's okay.
She just came over here and said, hey, mama.
Hey, mama. It's okay, but send her my way. It's okay. And a lot of people don't know. I went to Washington just to get more educated. It was a lupus seminar there. Spoke there and stuff like that. To bring it back to our community, to let them know you can be in a clinical researchers. I was privileged to be in one because of who my doctors are, but a lot of primary care providers don't know a lot about it, and so their rheumatologists don't know a lot about the patients because they're not speaking to each other. And you need more than a primary care provider to be successful with lupus. You have to have a rheumatologist, a neurologist, a primary care provider. You have to have a team of people so they can get your body back together, get you on the proper meds, if any, so you can start living a stable life.
Okay.
And it's this new medicines that come out that people are not exposed to because the doctors don't know anything about it. So I came back with information just to let them know, just to let you guys know, if you guys want to be a part of a clinical, you guys can be a part of a clinical, because people want to be, but they don't know how to be. So I went up there to learn a lot to bring it back here as well, because people don't know. They don't know.
Yeah, and that's dope. Like I said, you pulled a Frank Luckie move. You went all the way across to go get info. But that was
it was a lot of us. It was a lot of us, and it was so beautiful. People from all over the world. Like, I'm like, the little old me. People was just waiting in line to get my information from New Jersey. But
you big though. Like, regardless, you're huge.
Listen,
like, and this only the cornerstone, but you're gonna chip the world in a minute. It's like you're gonna touch so many lives. Like it's a lot of people, I feel as though if they rewrite the Bible, they're gonna be in there. Like, in the end, you're gonna have your word in there. Like us, the man that died, George Floyd. You put him in the Bible, Martin Luther King. Like, in the end, you're gonna stamp the world. It's gonna be the same thing.
And listen, I got so many strong people behind me that believe in what I do, that I believe in what they do, and we all making a movement. Literally, they all helping me. Like, they all pouring love into me. Just everything for me to be as great as I need to be, to present it to the world,
it's
to
over
teach
with
it
now.
To everybody else.
You done started. You got your foot in the door. It's a wrap. Like, and it's something different.
Say that again.
I can't say you are Frank Nitty. You are Bon Mays. You know, you are Bon Mays, lupus. You know what I'm saying?
I love you for that.
Yeah. Because, you know, like,
thank you so much, Walter.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm proud of you, and you know everything you're achieving with it. Just don't let up. Please don't let up.
I'm not. Next year is year number 5.
See, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and it's going to be super, super, super big. We do something every quarter. Next year, the month of May, we do something every Saturday of that month.
Yeah.
So last Saturday is always the walk. The first Saturday is the informational. The second Saturday, I partnered up with Giannis Diaper Mission of Milwaukee.
Oh wow.
Him and his wife organization.
Yeah.
So Lupus Has No
See?
Face. Get the diapers and we donate to them.
Yeah.
And then the third Saturday we feed the homeless.
See?
So it's just gonna be
Yeah.
huge
I wish I could do
next
something
year.
with you. We want to do a
No,
picnic.
you can.
So if we do something next year, we can maybe do something like a picnic, a kickball game for kids and families.
Listen,
I got some sponsors,
I'm all
so
for that.
maybe we can put our people together with your people and do something big.
Let's talk because we're looking to do something for Christmas too.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
You
do
see
it.
this man right here? We gonna make history.
Yeah, for real. Though.
No, he said it on camera.
So yeah, y'all hold me to that, man. I'll be here for sure. We're gonna do something together. It ain't gonna be.
Hey, whenever it doesn't matter. We work all year round.
All right.
So I have another question for you.
Yeah.
In your opinion, how can humor be used as a tool for raising awareness and understanding of lupus?
I think that now anytime you involve, comedy, instead of being down about it, it may be something, along the lines of, what you're going through, or, you might see somebody that you relate to, even they ain't got nothing to do with lupus, you know what I'm saying? And they use something funny, you know what I'm saying? Like you could laugh off of it. You and your friends could get together and laugh. I think like humor is big for anything, especially like that. It pull you away from thinking about being down and being stressed out about anything. Like, especially with lupus, you're thinking like, oh man, I'm sick and this can go wrong and that can go wrong. But, you got a strong mind. So, you being around the right friends, you laugh and then that energy, it take you away from that. It give you smiles instead of you being,
It absolutely do.
Yeah.
I got some dope people around me. They know who they are. I got some dope people around me.
Shout out to your people.
Shout out to my people. Y'all know who y'all are.
Shout out to your people.
Because I don't want to forget some names. I don't want to get the name of people and forget some names. But y'all know who y'all are. They will call me at the right time, say the right words. They don't know, but I will show them my grace to it and show them like, man, today wasn't a day. I don't like to be like that. And it's just, you know what? Let me get myself together. Like they put me in that right mood, at the right time, and it puts me back on track. Because sometimes I do go down, but I don't stay down too long.
No, I mean, we all
it's
get
for
like
that moment.
I think we all get like that.
Yeah,
so
and it just be, and they know right when to call me. We so in tune with each other, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's right back on it.
Yeah, right back on track. But then one of them will crack that one little joke.
Oh, they
and it's like,
that.
And that joke really put the Band-Aid over it for a second. You know what I'm saying?
They good for that.
But and like I said, that's that medication that your soul needed. Them friends that crack that joke. Like shout out. I know I seen you mess with Tika. Tika funny. So shout out to Tika.
Shout out to TG. She on here.
See it there, yeah. And like I know she one of them persons. Any Kendra, some people that you be around.
Shout out to Ken.
Hey Ken, they give you Tone too. Shout out Tone.
Look, he naming people. Yeah. I ain't naming people. I said my people,
but
y'all.
I seen your circle and I seen how y'all smile and laugh together, and I like I love that though. You know what I'm saying? That's dope because y'all all there with each other
and we
help
feed
each
off
other
each other. And to believe it or not, it's almost a need. It's like food with my people. So it's like food. Like you have to have. Well, you have to have water, right? You have to have water, and that's how my people are.
It's nourishing.
Yes, really
I swear it is.
I promise. They speak so much volume to me. Y'all know who y'all are. Some of y'all on here, some of y'all in the room, some of y'all around the world. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel the same way. Shout out to both our people. It's like my cousin here, so
cousin.
He support me a lot too. So that's my little guy.
It don't matter how little it is, it's always appreciated.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then like you said, I gotta take that word little while because that's downplayed.
And don't never let nobody say, "Yo, little my little what?"
Yeah,
no, it ain't little around here. You gotta speak that to existence.
Yeah, for real.
Because ain't nothing little about that. Everybody ain't doing that. Is they doing that?
No, they not.
They're not doing that. You have to take that little up out of there.
Yeah.
So listen, what advice would you give to someone with lupus on incorporating more laughter and positivity in their daily life?
I say you got to put yourself around a positive circle of people, where they not is you got some people that be just stressed out and aggressive, mad towards their kids, mad towards their significant other.
Ooh.
That type of energy you can't surround yourself with. It's like I would highly recommend is just like watch somebody like yourself, for strength, or be around somebody that's going through something and give them strength. You might see somebody that got cancer and act like they don't got it, or anything like how lupus or any disease, but find the strength to laugh, and enjoy life. You have to enjoy life. You have to. And that's how you get longevity out of life instead of stress. Stress, like we talked before, it kill you,
Definitely
So,
will.
I think the right company, the right state of mind, because sometimes you don't have company. We have to build ourselves up. Like somebody said earlier in the show, is that, being mind strong take you a long way. I wake up and say, if ain't nobody with me, I done told my mama this a lot of times. I said, thanks, Mom. I'm glad you with me. Because as long as I got me and you, as long as it's 1,000 gets 1,000 motherfuckers, I still feel that, you know what I'm saying? Like we equal to 1,000 motherfuckers. So, but even if Mom's with me, but she is though, you know what I'm saying? I still feel like I got, 1,000 people backing me up. So we just gotta feel that same way. We wake up like positive and everybody support us, even if they not. We telling ourselves that.
No, that is absolutely true. I will say exactly what you said, but I will also say to our warriors, you have to accept it. Because if you haven't accept what you have, there's no way you're going to do better.
Church.
And you can't be your disease. You can't be your diagnosis. You're more than that. You're more than that.
Yeah,
I'm a mother. I'm a student. I have businesses.
Church.
I'm back in school. Like I'm in a story. It's all types of stuff. The list goes on.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of myself. I'm
Are you a
proud of
mother?
every. Yes.
See, I didn't know that. I was saying, shout out to you again.
I'm a
though.
mother. I wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to even have no. They told me
Yeah.
not to have no
What?
kids.
What?
My doctor
See, you
told me
living
I
your
better
life.
not
That's what I
have
said.
no
If
kids.
they write the Bible, they better put Savannah in it because
I was not
she making
supposed
her
to have
own
no
rules.
kids.
See?
They told me it was going to be me or my child. I had two
See?
healthy children. I have
Writing
two
your
healthy
own book.
children.
Writing your own book.
But it was a lot of. I took care of myself.
Yeah.
I did what they told me to do. Being consistent is very hard. But if you want something like anything in life, like you're being consistent with your comedy. I know sometimes you look at it like, dang, this ain't paying off, or I'm putting so much money into I ain't fed off it yet. But it's going to pay off. Every play you make, you're not going to eat from that play.
Church.
It's going to take one play that's going to be that play, and all those moments that you feel like that is going to provide for you and your whole family. So I feel like as long as whoever is continue and on their journey, their path of success, whatever that look like, as long as you don't give up and you don't cheat the system, you destined for greatness. It can't do nothing but happen. It's going to push the people that's not supposed to be around you out the way, and it's going to bring you some new people that's going to feed your soul.
Church, 100 though, right? And I
And
get
I'm
that
speaking from experience.
I feel it too, though. I feel everything you said. What's that, Tom? She is, man, and I feel that because it's like now I get times I don't be down, Tom, but I get times from where I feel lonely. I know my brother feel that too. Be like, man, but it's like, dog, we good. Like, what I mean? Like everything that we got coming, it's gonna come to us. You know what I'm saying?
And it's so crazy?
Huh? Yeah.
It's so crazy?
Yeah.
When you're climbing to the top, when you're on that right path, it's gonna get lonely.
Yeah.
It's gonna get lonely until it's not lonely no more. And when it's not lonely no more, that means you done tapped into your people and found you.
Yeah.
And now it's gonna be, you're gonna have a whole lot of other problems because your other people gonna be like, man, you acting funny. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
You wasn't meant to come with me. It showed. I didn't X you out. It just happened that way.
Yeah.
So it definitely get lonely. I tell people that all the time. Like, I have to keep reminding myself that as long as you growing and making those moves and just keep doing the same day-to-day stuff that it seems like so boring, but you're actively working towards your goals in your career, it's gonna get lonely.
Yeah.
But you're gonna eat and have so much fun and memories later.
Yeah. And I am, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I love when we leave from a show and the next day I laughed my ass off. I had fun. And,
It was definitely funny.
Yeah. And
Hey, Judge, thank you.
And I enjoy being a part of it. Just as I said, to see people put us to help people put smiles on their face, and memorable nights. That's dope to me.
And you could never forget where you came from. And what I mean when I say that, it's not the typical things where people like don't forget where you came from. No, what I mean by that is I'm a very humble person. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it gets very overwhelming for me sometimes because so many people be what I'm doing, and I love it. I just need more of my team. I need more team. I need more people on my team, and it's only a selective of us. So I'm grateful for what the world is bringing to us. But because I was that warrior where they were at, and I'm where I'm at today, I pour into them. But I do a lot of pouring into people, which I love to do. That's my calling. So my people pour into me. So I have a balance in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm never going to get too big where somebody's calling me on the phone and ask me to come pray or to come see their loved one that's in a hospital.
Church,
Those type of phone calls that I get. And I'm ecstatic. I'm honored that someone is calling me to come to the hospital at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, or people
real.
calling me at that time. That means so much to me. And that's what a lot of people don't see, because a lot of people don't want to be broadcast like that. And it's okay, because we're still doing things like this. This is another platform for us to eat. We're still doing active services in the community. We did it for the last 4 years. And, you know, you're just another connection that we made. So anytime we see each other, it's going to always be love. Anytime we want to do something, we always incorporate whatever comedy and lupus is so it can make sense.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is educating people now, because they don't know how much laughter can help us. You know what I mean? Or they may do know.
Yeah, but I think now, like I said, a lot of people that didn't know, they're gonna know I didn't know. So I know I'm learning a lot about it now, you know. And because
you can make a joke about it.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta do it with people that's comfortable, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So like, you know, that's cool. I appreciate it, you know, and that you got comfortable with me. For me, you play like that. You know, somebody else been got mad. I'm gonna stab his ass. You know, so yeah.
Oh, LaShawn, what can you bring that up for me, please? You can bring it. I'm gonna let my house read what they say.
Off. She said, "Gotta jump off and hit these books, baby. Chasing just what?
The doctorates.
Y'all doctorates. It's no joke. Proud of you."
Yeah, so that's one of my sorority sisters. She just graduated not too long ago with her nurse practitioner, which I'm in school for my nurse practitioner now, and now she's going for a doctorate. So,
wow,
congratulations, baby!
Yeah, congratulations to you. Thanks for tuning in.
She's also a warrior too.
Oh, see.
And she has her own organization out in Illinois.
Oh, that's what she at?
Yes.
Oh yeah, shout out all the way from Illinois. Thanks for tuning in too. Appreciate you.
I know we went over our time. Yeah. We're definitely going to. I'm gonna have you on for another part, because it's definitely more to this. I mean, it's definitely more to this. You was a pleasure having on the show. Look, I'm giving you the wrong hand.
No, it don't matter. I ain't gang related. Oh, you can hug me too. It don't matter.
Give this one. Yeah. But it was definitely a pleasure having you on the show. Could you just tell them one last time where they can find you on all platforms? If you got anything else coming up, that would be great.
I ain't got shit coming up. No, but I'm ironically Ryan. Y'all can find me. I mean, y'all stay tuned on there, because then shortly we should have something coming up. We got a lot of things in motion. So you can find City Roast Competition is our group page. If you like to laugh, you get bored, and you just want something to laugh at, go to the page and go on there, add yourself, and, you know, throw some funny stuff on there. Or stroll down, you might see something funny. You might see some motherfucker you know that laugh at. But you know, you can find me on there. My name is Ryan Wilson on Facebook. I cut hair at Legends Barbershop if you need a haircut. You know,
so I didn't even know that. Okay,
yeah.
Bring it on there then.
Yeah, so I'm all terrain. But shout out to Savannah, and shout out to, you know, everybody that tuned in. My mama.
Hey, mama.
My brother, my sister, my mother,
hey, sister.
Family, auntie. I love you all, and thanks for tuning in.
Again, thank you so much for having you. You are a great soul. This is
I'm gonna be back. I will be back.
He's definitely coming back for another segment of this, because we got more to come, because laughter is definitely good for the soul. So stay tuned to Lupus Has No Face podcast. See you next Wednesday, every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. You can go for a replay on Lupus Has No Face, Facebook, NF 2020 on IG, and that's another dope shirt. It's called the Love Shirt.
Y'all gotta see this shirt though. Y'all have to.
Look. It's called the Love Shirt. You can find it on the website www.lupushasnoface.com. Thank you all. You see the back? You see the mission statement? It's all that. What's on the sleeve? Got the ribbon on the sleeve too.
Y'all better get together.
Look at that. Get it together. So when you see us or you see him, you see me, make sure you tune in or support in any type of way. See you guys soon.